Hey action figure fans, it's me Justin, the Action Figure Minute. And today we're checking out the Angler from Fury Toys. I ordered this forever ago. I actually got it in a while back. He was supposed to come out Q3 of 2024. And I'm pretty sure he came out Q2, early Q3 2025. And I was kind of wondering, is this guy coming? Is he not coming? They had the translucent early version of this figured out for quite some time, but I didn't want the translucent version. I wanted this guy with all these nasty, cool paint apps going on. And I got him from 5K Toys. This is the Angler. On the back of the box, you can see, probably since this took so long, they put him on top of these shark guys. So it's kind of, I don't know, kind of a weird layout they put on the back here, putting him over the top and just basically covering up one of them. He was supposed to be out well before those shark guys, from what I believe and understand. I'm going to go ahead and open this guy up, not seeing any sort of bio at all for the Angler. For you new people, again, my name's Justin. This is my channel, Action Figure Minute. While we're doing this, go ahead and smash that like and subscribe button. I greatly appreciate it. Go ahead and stick the box over here to the side. And we've got something in here, some sort of paper. Let's see what it is. All right, looks like just a couple instructions for fin installation, and be careful. I'm guessing be cautious of sharp parts in the installation. Yeah, I bet. They're wanting you to do exactly what I always said. Heat the hole, not the pole. So that's, man, expert advice here. So heat the hole, not the pole. You can also remove the armor first, insert the fin, then put the armor on the back. So a couple ways that you can slice it here. Whoa! Be careful when you're opening up. I thought it'd be taped down. It wasn't. All right. So taking off what seems like it might be the back tray. There's a couple trays in here, actually. Holy moly. Look at this. Just, oh my God. This weapon is sick. Huge spiked club. All sorts of, I don't know, worn copper and pitted. Man, this thing is beefy and it is spiky. Ouch. All right, stick that to the side. He also has a chain, real metal, and it's got a male on both sides. It's got a male on one side and a female end on the other side. So we'll figure out what we do with that. Then also in this package, there were two, they're closed hands, but they look like they're for holding his weapon. So I'm guessing maybe you slide off the ends of that weapon, you slide the pole through the hands, then he's holding his weapon. Stick those aside. We've got this really cool tail with this really shimmery kind of, let's look at it closely. So this figure, he's pretty much purple. Wow, it even articulates here. There's an articulation point right here, right there in the crack. So and it spins all the way around. All right, but anyways, as I was saying, the blue goes from a purple to a blue pearlescent at the end of the tail. Kind of like if you ever had one of those beta fish type things, you know how the beta fish would change colors, purple to blue here in this big fin that I'm assuming goes on his back. We've got this giant tray that has nothing in it now. We're gonna go ahead and move that out of the way. And we're getting to the Angler. Oh man, he looks killer. Worth the wait just by looking at the paint on this guy. Holy moly. One of his hands looks like it fell off in the package here. Let's see how easy it is or hard it is to put it back on, and be gentle because we don't want to break a peg. Might want to put some heat. Feels like, man, yeah, it feels like if you're swapping hands for this guy, I'm going to recommend you also heat the hand sockets to put them back in. We got a shoulder piece that fell off. All right, we'll figure him out. There we go. Let's put him in front of the camera now so you can get this mean mug. Oh my goodness. Look at that face. Let's see this thing. Does it move? Does it articulate his little, what do we call this thing on an angler fish? The little bobby that hangs off his head. It doesn't seem like it articulates. Seems like it should, but I don't think it does. But here's the star right here. Oh, buddy. These teeth. The teeth are pliable. But look inside that mouth. Let's turn him side. Oh, there's the money shot right there. And look at that paint reflecting on the camera here. How pearlescent is. Pinks, purples, blues, down to a white. Wow. Yeah, Past Justin made the right choice on this guy, going with the color version. I'd be interested to see the translucent one in hand, but the paints on this guy, well worth it. All right, so on his head, he has a helmet, not removable. It's glued down. Let's check out this articulation. We can go, let's see here. You can go, keep his mouth in place. You can go up and down a little bit. Head can rotate all the way around, it seems. A couple hang-ups in there, but you can rotate it all the way around. So he does get some good side to side. Oh, and he does have a little bit, you can put his head to the side or that side. So it does a little bit in there, a little bit of motion in there. Now they also said you can remove his armor for fin installation. So I wonder how you do. Oh, okay, look at that. You can take one of the shoulder pieces off. It plugs right there on that ball. And then also we can take off the armor like it's kind of falling off right now, probably because the way I was handling it. But now, and that hand's about falling off. He's falling apart a little bit, but I'm not concerned overall at the build quality just yet, just because of the way I'm handling him. All right, the tail. Let's see here. Definitely feels like one of those, you want to heat the hole action. I'm not going to force it in all the way. So like it said, heat the hole, put it in. Not for his tail, his fin we're talking about here. Tail, same thing. I would heat that before you plug it in all the way. With these, you don't want to force it too hard because these are on like a little barbell and you don't want to just, manhandle it to the point where it just all breaks and falls apart. So take your time with these adult collectibles, but let's admire this sculpt while we have all this armor off. And look at that paint again. Good night. And he's a big guy. I filmed earlier, I did the Cosmic Legions filming. And look at him compared to a standard, mythic Cosmic Legions figure. He's a big boy. So he's going to fit right in on, my Cosmic shelf for me. Not Cosmic, Mythic. Jeez. All right, let's check out his articulation now. We can get T-pose out here. No cut at the bicep. You can spin his arm all the way around. There goes a hand. These Fury toys, oh golly, the spikes on this. I've noticed the hands and stuff, on the other Fury toys I've opened up, they can pop off kind of easy, but then you can get them back on. Oh my gosh, these spikes hurt. I'm leaving marks on my hands here. All right, well, we've got this elbow bent as far as it's going to bend. His hand is off. And let's look at his legs now. Legs, we can go splits about that much. And he does have a swivel at the hip. And let's see here, single hinged knee. And that gets some good motion on that. Look at that, how far back that knee goes. Looks pretty good. And then his ankle is also, is it on a ball? Yeah, it's got rocker and pivoting, so it's got good articulation there. And then at the waist, you can't forget about the waist. You can spin all the way around, a little back and forth also. Not much because of the sculpt. But man, oh man, I am digging this guy. And we've got a lot to figure out here. We got to put all of his armor on. We got to figure out what's up with this plug and this end here and where it plugs into. So I'm gonna go heat this bad boy up and put him through his paces, and let's see what we got. Stay right there, guys. This is like figure of the year material right here. This has got to be in my top 10. This guy is absolutely sick, just completely badass. So I figured out with this dealie, his mace, it can get transformed into a flail by separating it right there and then taking those male and female ports, plugging it into the head of this big jobber, which is spiky as all hell. I can't underestimate that. And I'm going to, of course, use it as a flail because a flail weapons are just always awesome. They're far more terrifying than a club. So, guys, check this out too. Watch this. Rah. The shoulder armor is just so cool. Not rust, but just really weathered, and you can see greens and in the bronze. I can't stop with this figure. He is amazing. The way that the tail hooks on and it pivots, it has an articulation point. Doesn't here where it plugs into his butt, but it has a point here and here. So you can get a lot of movement out of that tail. He can get some really deep crunches, and due to the way that his body is sculpted, he's not going to fall over too. So I've got him, you know, like this, and due to his center of gravity, well, there he goes. Now that I said that, due to his center of gravity though, all right, maybe I overestimated that. You can get him pretty easy in there with his center of gravity in a lurched position. This guy is absolutely going to be up there with my top 10 figures of the year. Beastly beef, huge, massive, fun. Fury Toys, you killed it with this guy. Absolutely amazing. Amazing, 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 amazing. Am I crazy? Do you disagree? Let me know. This has been your action figure minute. I gotta go take photos. It's getting late. Peace.